Hey, I hope you're doing good. And today's topic, cold feet and hands. I know so many people that always having to wear socks in bed, always wear gloves a lot when they go outside. Now, okay, around here in the UK, we're at about 0 degrees Celsius or minus sometimes in the morning. So wearing socks that are really thick or wearing gloves is usually needed. But I'm talking like come springtime, you're actually still needing to wear extra thick socks or actually wear thick gloves at this point. One of the problems I see with a lot of people is that we have poor circulation. And when it comes to their hands being cold, their feet being cold, there's actually other things going on in the body. And it's actually a sign I look for with clients in order, let me just turn the comments on here. If you're actually watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay, pop a comment or anything like that. But one of the things I actually see with clients a lot is poor circulation. And the problem is if we have poor circulation here, poor circulation with our feet, we always are going to have poor circulation up here. And if we're not getting enough circulation to our brain, we're actually going to be causing quite a bit of inflammation in our brain. As a result, things like signaling neurotransmitters, signaling dopamine, serotonin, and these things that calm us down or get us going or actually allow us to lower stress is going to be very, very hard to do. So chances are, if you're suffering from cold hands and feet, you very, very much do suffer with low brain endurance. You struggle with concentration. You also potentially need to exercise in order to get your brain to work, or drink coffee, have caffeine in order to get your brain to really focus. You probably think you don't get going until you have your caffeine. And then the same in the afternoon, you have that slump and you need that caffeine once again. Even things like if you grow your nails, you get very brittle nails and you get poor nail health or fungal nail growth on your toenails and things, or the socks at night, or things like even your nose, the tip of your nose gets cold. So I would actually really, really look out for these things that seem very common. And just because something is common or it may be common to you does not mean it's normal. It's very much a marker for poor brain circulation around the body and poor brain health. So what we can actually do, we can do a little test. So we can actually look at the beds of our nails, and maybe they're not very pink, they're very dull, very white. But we can also do what we call a capillary refill test. Therefore, you can get the bed of your nail. I really shouldn't have the flash on, I can't see a thing. But get the bed of your nail, push it, and then it refills back pink very quickly. I don't know if you can see it in there. I've had times when I have poor circulation a few years back, but as I've worked on my health and some of the deeper health, I've noticed my circulation get better and better. And this is one of the things you can see. If it doesn't really, really quickly turn back from white to pink, it's very slowly refilling the capillaries there. So what can we do to improve our health? Well, we can build those foundations that I really, really talk a lot about. We can do better breathing techniques. We can get ourselves hydrated more, maybe using that ionic hydration blend that I was saying about, or popping some rock salt into your water in order to help you get the mineral uptake. The other things you can do is just get some movement going on. If exercise is the thing you need to do to get your brain to function, maybe that high intensity exercise is going to be one of the bad things that you can do and potentially actually push you backwards. So some low intensity, maybe Pilates, maybe some yoga. If you need anyone for online courses with online videos, I know a couple of amazing ladies that do some very good Pilates and yoga lessons. So drop me a message and you can go and check them out. And even things like managing your stress when it comes to breathing techniques. You find a lot of times people waking up during the night with a dry mouth or very, very like numbskull headaches. Usually it's because they're mouth breathers. So if we can actually improve our nose breathing, so we're not breathing through our mouth, we're breathing through our nose. Studies have shown this can lower our stress, lower our blood pressure, and get actually better circulation around the body. Even like taking some flavonoids as well. So when we look at like polyphenols and flavonoids, products that are actually really good for allowing the body to function properly. So we hear from things like resveratrol when it's actually in red wine, good ones. But remember, a lot of red wines or a lot of wines can be cross-reactive with glutens. So you may not want to get absolutely slaughtered, especially if brain function is your prime concern. Catechins, where they're in a lot of teas, in green teas. So again, get some of them in, but be aware of the caffeine content and things like curcumin in the Indian spice turmeric. So these things are all really going to help you in order to lower that inflammation and help deal with stress. So if you do find your hands, your feet are getting bloody freezing all the time, your nose is getting cold, your capillary refill test is very slow, and chances are you've got some brain fog and all these different things going on, then please try and get these little things: the movement, the hydration, consistency with your sleep, and stress management techniques in there, the breathing side of things. Now, if you need help with this, drop me a message and we can talk about the one-to-one side of coaching or the one-to-two side of coaching, and get you on an individual plan to really move forward with your health. Thank you guys for watching, wherever you're watching, whether that's in the Stress Stomach group, on Facebook, on YouTube, in the Female Health group. Massively appreciate the watching, and any questions, fire them away in the comments. Watching the replay, let me know and pop the questions there and I will get them answered. Have a great evening.